What do you think, folks? Time for another Listening Room episode? I think so. Pete Pardo here from Sea Tranquility. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell while you're here. Don't forget. And let's get on to it. So, of course, another couple of weeks have gone by. More stuff I've been checking out. Stuff has been filtering in. I've been pulling stuff for listening, for ranking the album shows, and tons of stuff that I'm listening to for reviewing and whatnot. But I'm also trying to get some stuff that I just want to listen to for fun, right? So let's get cracking, right? So first of all, been listening to these two a lot the last couple of days. This guy's got a lot of albums. I have a bunch of them, but there's a ton I don't have. Kind of fell out of touch with buying new releases from Pat Travers in like the 90s, like as you know, late 80s into the early 90s. He's got all of these albums that came out on Blues Bureau International. It's a division of Shrapnel Records, and I never really picked those up, but Ken had them over at the Laser's Edge for pretty cheap. So I was like, let me pick these up to see how they are. So the first one is Look It Up. All right, so this is Pat on guitars and vocals, Sean Shannon on drums, and Kevin Rian on bass. Again, this is on Mike Varney's Blues Bureau International Records. This came out in 1995. Very solid, really good, well produced, just, hard rock and blues rock. Maybe a little more bluesy than some of the stuff he was doing like in the mid-late 70s into the early 80s, right? But still really, really good. Killer guitar tone on this one. Really like this a lot. You got... bunch of really, really enjoyable songs and lots of ripping guitar work. And then also I got Halfway to Somewhere. So, of course, here I've got two different guitars there. This one here is from 1995, so this came out a year before. And this is almost the same band, Pat on guitars and vocals, Kevin Ryan on bass. And on drums here we got Ernie Pegany. Right, again, 10 tracks. I think it's 10 tracks on both of them. Same label. Both really good sounding. Like I said, hard rock and blues rock with blistering guitar. Very good vocals from Pat. Very enjoyable. I like these. Really good. I love Pat Travers' guitar tone, his playing, his singing. So those are very, very enjoyable. I'm glad I got that. Let's see what else we got here. So of course you've probably seen my reviews for the new Beat and the new Primal Fear. Right, so Domination and the Beat Live. So those are full reviews are up on the channel here. I've picked up some Sammy Hagar stuff. So we've got, and I got these all used, which this is ridiculous. I got VOA, which is a really strong Sammy Hagar album, except the fool who owned this before me actually wrote, Rock 104. On the booklet. And of course, when I ordered this, they didn't say anything. The seller didn't say anything about that being on there. So, but good album. Of course, this is the album that's got I Can't Drive 55 and other good stuff like Rock Is In My Blood and the title track. Really good. We've got Standing Hampton, which I've done a whole episode on recently about, bands and artists that we're kind of discovering for the first time many, many years later, and albums that are just really resonating with us, right? So did a whole episode on that one. We also got Three Lock Box, another really good one there. And then this one, which I might even like the best out of all of them, Street Machine. This is a Rock Candy reissue. This is quite good. Pretty rocking, too. Totally dig it. Let's see, what else? Some other stuff that I have reviewed of late. Again, if you've missed the review episodes, please go watch them. But really cool, kind of doomy, Sabbathy band, The Ossuary, Requiem for the Sun. This is great. The new Wukan, great German psychedelic stoner hard rock prog band. Axioms, great female singer, really, really good. Kind of like a mix between like Jethro Tull, Deep Purple, and Black Sabbath with some other twists and turns. Very cool psychedelic band called Atom Juice, self-titled, and the great Castle Rat, The Bestiary. So all reviews of all of these last ones that I showed are all up on the channel, as well as Jodo Guts, cool little archival release from the early 70s. Pretty solid British bluesy hard rock band. The brand new Sia Sarin, The World's Outside. Great prog metal. Might be one of my favorite prog metal albums of the year. Some other stuff here that has We've got the album by a band. These are all very obscure early 70s stuff. Valhalla, kind of like psychedelic hard rock, little bits of prog. Got the Face Dancers. Again, this is from 1972. Junior's Eyes. This is what, from 1969. So this is like late 60s, kind of again like psychedelic hard rock, proto prog type of thing. Junior's Eyes, self-titled. Been digging the new Halloween quite a bit. Giants and Monsters, really dig that a lot. Here's a very cool one. This one's a couple years old, but it's a doom band called Tar Pit. Very strong. Very strong. I like that quite a bit. What else? Well, these will be featured in a Ranking the Out episode, but been checking out the Tease catalog. There's Body Shots, On the Loose, and of course, One Night Stands. Really liking the Tease stuff. Really liking the Tease stuff. So, yeah, there's that. What else we got here? It's all sorts of stuff. I'm like swimming in CDs here. All right, so in addition, I have been digging deeper into the Agent Steel catalog because, again, we've got a Ranking the Album show coming up. So here is Alienigma, great U.S. metal band for the 80s and beyond. Skeptic's Apocalypse, it's one of the early ones. This one here is, what the hell is this one called? Order of the Illuminati, really good album. And even better, Omega Conspiracy. So again, Agent Steel ranking coming up from Rich Catino, John Gaffney, and myself. So that's in the works. So what else we got here? All right, might as well show these. I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. Problem with having, too much stuff on your desk. So I've decided to take the plunge into the Bee Gees catalog. Here we've got Children of the World. I've always liked the Bee Gees. I've always had a soft spot for the Bee Gees, whether it's the poppy stuff or the disco stuff or the funk stuff. And but I just never really graduated beyond like a greatest hits compilation. That has changed. Children of the World I got. I also picked up Spirits Having Flown. What many consider as their greatest album, Main Course. And I decided to upgrade. Again, I don't know why I did this, but I figured good to have it all in one shot, and I could put it onto my flash drive and keep it in the car for like when, the wife or my mother are in the car. I got this 2-disc Ultimate Bee Gees collection, which has like 40 songs. It's got all the hits and B-sides and things like that. But I'm also getting a lot of the actual albums themselves. So, and I have a few more coming in. So it's just kind of the start of my dip into the Bee Gees, right? What else do we have here? Going to be seeing a ranking show from me and Grant Arthur, but I got Artful Dodger, the complete Columbia recordings, 3 albums. Got Artful Dodger, Honor Amongst Thieves, and Babes on Broadway. Let's see, New Phantom Spell. Heather and Heart, I believe it's called. Very cool new release. Again, reviews a lot of the stuff up on the Naxatras. New Margarita Witch Cult. Strung Out in Hell. The new Boo Boo. Well, reissue of the Boo Boo. Annabellas, this South American, Argentinian prog band from the 70s. Very, very good stuff there. Let's see, what else have I been listening to here that I could just, that's within reaching distance here. I've been grooving on this quite a bit, the Jan Hammer Group, live in New York. Of course, this has Tony Smith on drums, Steve Kindler on violin, Fernando Saunders on bass, Jan Hammer on keyboards. Red hot set. This was recorded at the Bottom Line in New York City, October of 1975. Very, very cool stuff there. More jazzy stuff here. Been listening to Music Inc., Charles Tolliver and Company, live at Slugs, Volume 1 and 2. Excellent old school jazz. Love that. Cecil McBee, music from the source. Look at that lineup right there. Chico Freeman, Joe Gardner, Dennis Moorman, Steve McCall, Don May. Great stuff there. This also, I picked this up from Ken Golden. Nature's Revenge from the Ryo Kawasaki group, featuring Dave Liebman. Terrific. What a terrific guitar player. So good. Also got this. Got this used. A Night at the Village Vanguard with the Kenny Burrell Trio. What a great guitar player. So good. Excellent stuff there. Is there anything else kind of laying around? I mean, there's always other things here. Also, I may have even shown these before, but, well, these I definitely have. So I've also decided another band I wanted to kind of dive into a little bit, because I've had a bunch of viewers telling me, Pete, why don't you listen to the band Mob Rules? Power metal band. German, right? So I picked up Cannibal Nation. I have the new one. All right, let's wait to review that. We've got Tales from Beyond, and I got Beast Reborn. They have a lot of albums, so there's more to get there. Oh, wait, I'll get one more. Also got one of their early ones. So this is what, the Temple of Two Suns. Cool artwork there, right? And I did get some of the autograph catalog. Got the Rock Candy ones, which I've shown before. There's Beyond. There's Get Off Your Ass. And Missing Pieces. So, and then I think I also showed the Heat catalog, right? Because I am going to be doing a Heat ranking with, I think, Rich Catino and Stephen Reed. But got Heat 2. Love this band. So good. Welcome to the Future is the new one, which I love. We got Freedom Rock. Into the Unknown. Self-titled debut. Tearing Down the Walls. What is this one called? Force Majeure. And Address the Nation. That's the guy right there, Eric Ronvelt, who's no longer in the band. He went to join Skid Row. Then he was sick for a couple of years. Then he left Skid Row, and now he joins up with Michael Schenker. And I was all sorts of psyched to hopefully see him singing for Michael Schenker group for the show I'm seeing on Saturday. But then apparently he did not come over for the tour, so they got someone else singing, which I'm really disappointed in. But, you know, what else? What else is new, right? So yeah. But that's like some of the stuff that I've been kind of like really listening to of late. All sorts of new things, some older things, right? So I think that I showed this the last time. Picked up some America stuff, right? The original album series, collections, and the classic album series, right? So there we have those albums. So a whole bunch of America albums. And then I also got this. Hideaway. So yeah, lots of cool kind of folk rock and pop there from America. I'm familiar with a lot of their stuff over the years, but I just decided to kind of go dive in a little deeper into the catalog. So yeah, that and more. There's more stuff, but that just gives you an idea of some of the stuff I've been grooving to of late. Thanks for watching. This is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options are all down below. Thanks everybody. It's greatly appreciated. All your support, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.